Hi there. This video is about fear, specifically the fear of food. How and when did I become afraid of food? A couple of different reasons. First of all, I started having health issues that made me react badly to foods. Any variety of stomach symptoms, tinnitus, nausea, weakness in my arms and legs, numbness in certain areas, burning eyes, burning nostrils, sore throat, you name it, I've had it, headaches, whatever. So I started developing a lot of different symptoms to the foods that I ate. So started my journey to find healing and to find some kind of a protocol or something that would help me. So the first thing I did about 4 or 5 years ago was to buy a book about what do you call it? Eliminating foods, like a rotation kind of thing where you eliminate an elimination diet, basically. Probably the biggest mistake of my life, because that was kind of the beginning of my fear and anxiety about food. So I followed what the book said, and I eliminated a bunch of the foods that were the most common allergy sensitivity type foods, and I eliminated a bunch of foods, and then you're supposed to gradually add them back and to see what kind of symptoms you get. So as I started slowly but surely adding the different foods back, I was reacting to everything. So that made me not bring them back, and I ended up with a small list of foods that I could eat. After that, was eating like that for a while, started getting symptoms even on the foods that I was eating, and then that got me down to eating even fewer. So that's how it all began. After that, I started watching tons of different videos on YouTube and looking up different things for different protocols, different diets. I tried the leaky gut diet. I tried high carb, mostly fruit diet. I tried raw vegan diet. I tried anti-candida diet, mostly meats and fats, high fat vegan diet, all kinds of different diets, all these different protocols where people were getting well on them, but none of them were working for me. And then I started doing research on all the different things that, different lists that you could find. I started looking more into the FODMAP diet, because when you have SIBO, there's a FODMAP diet that's low in all these different kinds of carbohydrates and things. It includes vegetables, all kinds of things that the FODMAPs are in. So I started going by the FODMAP list, and then I was going by, up until now really, FODMAP list, the histamine list. So low FODMAP, low histamine, low candida, then there's the foods with lectins in them, like the beans and the nuts and the grains. Oh, you shouldn't have those. And then there's the high oxalate foods, like the spinach and the quinoa and different vegetables and grains and things like that have the high oxalates. And then, the histamine foods, those are the citrus fruits and bananas that are too ripe, and all the fermented foods and things like that. So after a while, there's nothing that's any good for you anymore. I mean, I tried the celery juice. Drinking celery juice help you with your gut and your hydrochloric acid and all that kind of stuff. That didn't work out for me. What else have I tried? Oh, yeah, I mean, you've got people saying all raw is the best way to go. Well, with certain issues, you can't eat all raw. Then there are other diets that say, oh, you should never eat raw. You should eat all cooked food. You should eat meat. You should not eat meat. You should eat fat. You should not eat fat. You should do smoothies. No, you shouldn't do smoothies. There's too much fiber in there. That's not good for you. Don't do smoothies. And then other people saying smoothies are the best thing on the planet. Oh, you should do juicing. Juicing's great. Your body doesn't have to do any work to digest it or whatever. And then there's the camp that says, no, you should never juice. It's too much sugar into your bloodstream immediately. Well, I've been down all of those rabbit holes, and really to no avail. Nothing has worked for me. So that developed fear. A lot of fear with every single bite of food that I put in my mouth. What do I eat? That's going to affect this. That's going to affect that. Oh my gosh, beans are bad, nuts are bad, seeds are bad, meat's bad, fat's bad, fruit's bad, potatoes are bad, nightshades are bad. You know, after a while, there's nothing left. Oh, except water. Oh yeah, but with water, oh, never drink it cold because that will mess up your stomach or whatever. You got to make sure you drink it warm. Oh, but if you drink water, you got to put sea salt in it, but not just any sea salt. You got to do Himalayan. No, don't do Himalayan. That's not good. Oh, you should only do Celtic. So, you know, it's like, whatever. So what I am coming to terms with is that it's created an issue of fear, a big fear issue, which seems to be the root cause of many, many problems that I have had and many others. There's a spirit of fear that takes hold of our lives and just wants to destroy us. And in my particular case, it's been around food and health and that kind of thing. So with God's help, I am taking charge of that, and I am learning to take my fearful thoughts captive that are surrounding food and health, to cast them down, and to learn to trust God, believe that He is with me, that He loves me, that greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. And I am learning to take those fearful, scary, negative, nasty thoughts from the enemy and take them and give them over to the Lord and learn to trust Him and believe that He is going to take care of me. So I'm taking some acts of faith the past couple of days. I've been eating a couple of foods that I hadn't eaten in a while, and I'm still at this time getting symptoms, but I'm going to press on, and I'm going to believe and trust that God's got me, that I'm going to be okay, and I'm not going to believe the lies of the enemy anymore, because he has just made my life miserable, and I'm done with that. So with the Lord's help, I'm walking out of this thing, and I'm going to trust Him to bring healing and restoration and deliverance from this evil spirit of fear that's been attached to me. So pray for me if you are watching this. I would appreciate it. And if you relate to this, if you want to share anything with me, please feel free to write a message down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.